What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what we're going to be doing right now is a Dallas Cowboy lineup update. I did get some new players. I did do videos on the new players that I get, the Cowboy players. However, I didn't do an actual lineup adjustment and show you guys how I actually organize my squad and seeing who I put where, and still having 50 out of 50 Cowboys in my lineup as well as the other Kims that I got. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you my actual lineup, and I'm going to explain to you guys what I did and why I did what I did. So if you guys want to do the same thing, you guys can too. It is a little pricey. If you got the coins, then go ahead and do it. If you don't, then just know whenever you get a chance, go ahead and get it done. So you see right now my 92 OVR. There's one thing I want to stress to you guys. Anyone who has a Dallas Cowboy theme team or any theme team, just remember, it's best for you if you're going to actually build a theme team. Everybody in your lineup has to be a Cowboy, or even if they were a Cowboy, they have to have the Cowboy cam. That's just the way I look at it. For any of my viewers, everybody on my team is a Cowboy. There's no, oh, John Madden this. There's no, well, I'm going to put this, even though I don't play this player, I'm going to put him in just for the chemistries. I don't do that. If you guys want to do that, then that's cool. Go ahead and do it. Maybe your team's a little bit higher in OVR because of it, but I don't do that though. Everybody on my team is a Cowboy, and if they play for the Cowboys, I have to be able to get the Kims. Just like Brandon Carr, as you can see right here, he's right there. Okay, so I didn't put him into my lineup up until we got a power pass and I was able to get the Kims, because I want to show you guys how to actually boost your team up when it comes to the actually Cowboy Kims. Because without that Dallas Cowboy Kim, I'm telling you right now, your team ain't really gonna be all that player. Even if he was a Cowboy, if he is not allowed to get that Kim, remember, he's not gonna be as juiced as he would if he did have that Kim. So that's just a big thing to me that I like to do, and I would stress to people. But anyway, just so you guys know, everyone in my lineup is a Cowboy. And another thing I want to show you too before I carry on is this. So we got 40 out of 40 balance, so we're maxed out on that. Actually the Kim, which is very expensive, and we got 50 out of 50 Dallas Cowboy players. So just know, I want to show you that before I continue on, just in case you guys get curious. So well, do you have actually maxed out 50 out of 50, or you know, whatever it is Kims that you guys are talking about? I don't have this go deep or lock down all that maxed out. I will work on that later, but I do have the Cowboy Kim maxed out, and I was able to adjust my line accordingly the way you're going to see it right now. So anyways, as you could tell, my O-line is vicious. All Cowboy players, okay? So we got this Eric Williams. Remember, let me go ahead and click on him. For those who are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Noble Peasant. I do a Dallas Cowboy. I do Dallas Cowboy theme team, as well as I have a main team, and I upgrade that team also. Then I give you tips and tricks on basically how to make coins and other things if you guys are just tuning in. So anyway, this is my Dallas Cowboy squad. So anyways, this is Eric Williams. He gets ×3 Cowboy Kim. So because he was able to do that, that allowed me to adjust my players accordingly without having to lose that 50 out of 50 Dallas Cowboy. I was able to put players in positions that I wasn't able to do if this wouldn't have happened, and get my team up to a 92 OVR. So we got ×3 with Eric Williams. So that opened up for me to adjust my team. Okay, so here's this. So now we have him as right tackle. People were saying, well, put him at left tackle. If I put him at left tackle, check this out. This is why I got Zach Martin right there. We're gonna break all that down right now. He's gonna be a 92, right? He's gonna be a 92 OVR, just like Zach Martin. However, I could put Larry Allen at right tackle and see what he's gonna be. Where's Larry Allen at? He's gonna be a 92. But why even go through all that? Because I already have this is why I didn't do that. I could go all that and make it like complicated and take this guy to position, but I don't even have to take this guy to position. I'm gonna keep this guy as a 96. Look it, he's gonna stay as a 96 OVR, this right tackle. If I put this guy as a left tackle, put Larry Allen right there, he's not. We're just gonna have 190, 96. But because I did what I did right here, we have a 96 and a 95 OVR. That's why I did like this. So once again, I leave him at the right tackle. I keep Larry Allen right here, and I put Zach Martin. See, Zach Martin's still in the lineup. I mean, he's still a right guard, and they didn't change anything because remember, we only have one left tackle as a Dallas Cowboy. You can't find another left tackle on the auction block besides Tyron Smith. So it was perfect. So all I did was see, because if I put, what is that, Larry Allen? Larry Allen, what does he get? See, Larry Allen, I didn't put him as a left tackle because that's what it was. He'll be at 89. Zach Martin's still a 96. Zach Martin is a 92. Anyways, so what I did was I put Zach Martin as a backup on my Cowboy squad, and then I put him right here, and I put Tyron Smith as my backup. So that's how I was able to move that team around and still get my 50 out of 50 Dallas Cowboy cam. Then we got Brian Waters, so he's a major addition to this Cowboy lineup. I got him on my regular squad too, so I did a video on that and I showed you guys. However, he's one of the ones that I updated because he was a Cowboy. That was the main reason why I was waiting for a left guard, or else I would have got another left guard. But I was waiting for Brian Waters because he's a Cowboy, and it actually helps my main team out too. So we still have Travis Frederick right there, so nothing major. I changed the card out on Jason Wynn because I like this one better than the other ones. The other ones he had. You're able to do that if you guys are curious. If you guys don't know, you can click on it here to upgrade. You can actually go to the font art, and you can change. You can have his power up, which I don't like. This one I love. This one I really don't care about. It just looks too fake. This one looks real. That's why I like it. So that's why I put it into the lineup. So anyways, let's see our other players. And what I did also is that, see, we have a fullback. We only have one fullback as a Dallas Cowboy. So what I did was I kept our fullback still in position because he has that extra Cowboy cam, so we could keep our 50 out of 50. And then I just put Zeke Elliott in the fullback position, and it actually helped boost the OVR up. So just so you guys know, you guys can actually do that. So if I were you, get Emmitt Smith, power him all the way up, or power him up as much as you can. Or put it like this: whoever you're playing. So let's see who's higher in this position before I even continue on. So Emmitt Smith is higher, so you could put either one. So that's what I want. I want to clarify that before I can continue on. So anyways, whoever it is, like say if you have Zeke all the way powered up and you don't have Emmitt all the way powered up, because I don't know what card you guys got. Whatever one that you have least powered up, I would put them as your fullback position, as well as your second when it comes to your halfback, so you don't lose your Cowboy cam or your abilities. So that will help out with there for the fullback position. So I changed his font art too as Terrell Owens because he had the Niner uniform on, and I also changed Randall Williams because he had the Eagles uniform on. But anyway, so that's what every other one you guys already know about. I put him in position. Troy Aikman as my second. So I will eventually get Michael Gallup. I wasn't tripping right now. I'll eventually go get him, you know. So we have a lot of receivers, so that's why I did it like that. But anyways, the defense is a major I had to really work on. That's why I liked the fact that we got Eric Williams and he has ×3 Cowboy chemistry, because I was able to work with my defense. Also, before I want to come back over here and show you guys something real quick. So here's Amari Cooper. If you guys don't have him in your lineup, I'll encourage you guys to get him. Why? Because he gets ×2 Cowboy cam, because he was the original Team Diamond player. I mean, not Team Diamond. He was. What do you call those? They had like Team Diamonds or whatever it was, those solos that he had. Whoever played those solos and got their player, or even if you just power them up and add the chemistry to it, whatever one you do first, then he's able to get the ×2 Cowboy cam. So just keep that in mind. Amari Cooper, once you get his Team Diamond or Team Diamond, whatever it is, whatever one he has, as well as so it's him and Eric Williams. Oh, there's few of them. Okay, so you got Eric Williams. Okay, let me clarify this. You got Amari Cooper, remember that, and you also got Mal Refno that has more than one Cowboy cam. So Mal Refno got ×3, Eric Williams got ×3, and Amari Cooper got ×2. So that's 6, 7, 8. So all those together gives you 8 Cowboy cams instead of just 3 for each individual player. So just keep that in mind. I want to stress that to you guys right now because I know some people get real busy. They want to build a Cowboy team. However, they don't know everything that's going on. So just remember that once you get Mal Refno up and you get his actually Team Diamond, he gets ×3. Amari Cooper gets ×2 once you get his diamond, his team Diamond, as well as Eric Williams. Once you get his actual Team Diamond, he gets ×3. So just keep that in mind. Now let's go to the defense. So what I did was this. You guys can already see as I'm explaining it. But I kept Ed Too Tall Jones as my second. So whoever boosted up these OVRs, whoever went the highest, that's why they're in this position. So I kept Michael Bennett because, of course, he's remained at his 90. Ed Too Tall Jones, When it comes to a defensive tackle, he is an 86, so that's why I kept him as my backup so he don't lose his actual Cowboy cam. And then DeMarcus Lawrence, what I did with him was this. I want you guys to see, I put him as a right end. So what that did was I equipped him as a right end. So as a right end, he's still a 91 if I want to put him in. However, I keep him at the right end. I don't have to put him as left end and then put him as a D tackle because he's a right end and I equipped him with it. So he don't lose his abilities or his chemistries. And then I put Robert Quinn as our right end. That's what I did in order to keep our Cowboy chems and make sure that we're 50 out of 50. That's what I did, because if you click onto these defensive tackles, you see that, where is he at? Ed Too Tall Jones, which is the one that's in the lineup right now, as well as DeMarcus Lawrence, are the highest ones when it comes to OBRs when you actually put them in that position. So I put them right there so it can actually boost up our squad. So now we have nothing but elites on our squad because I was able to effectively do this. And so what I did right here, you see Byron Jones is our actually fourth cornerback, okay? So because we have decent cornerbacks already, 3 decent cornerbacks, so I was able to put Byron Jones as a safety, as a strong safety, as a free safety, which you guys know in the past he actually played. He doesn't even go that high. Look at Byron Jones. If I were to put him as a free safety, he's only at 84. As a strong safety, he's an actual 87. That's what's insane. But anyways, besides the point, the whole thing is I put Byron Jones as my fourth cornerback, put him as a strong safety so he keeps all his chemistries and abilities and his sprinter and everything else. He has all that in his Cowboy cam. And I put Jeff Heap as my backup because he is a goon. Even just that low of a card, he is a goon still. Then you got Xavier Woods and you got Andrew Sendejo. For those who don't know, Andrew Sendejo does get the Cowboy cam. You can equip them. So let's click on it, the upgrade. And let's go to here. See, he's able to get Minnesota Vikings as well as Philadelphia Eagles. You could equip them, and he's a veteran. But the only reason why I got him as my secondary or my backup, I would say, is because he's very slow. Look at, that's why he's 82 speed. And he got 82 speed because we got ×3. Well, we got times. I think we got like ×3. Yeah, ×3 Cowboy speed. Because we got the balance O maxed out as well as 50 out of 50 in our lineup. So you get ×2 speed when you get 50 out of 50 Cowboys in your lineup. Then you get ×1 speed when you get balance O maxed out. I'll show you that in a minute before I end it. So anyways, so I got our middle linebacker. We got Lathan Van Der Esch. So you guys know about all these other positions. My main thing what I want to stress is I put Byron Jones as our strong safety because he's faster than the other ones that we have, and put him as our fourth cornerback. And then I put DeMarcus Lawrence, Ed Too Tall Jones as defensive tackles, but they're also as backups as right ends and left end. But remember, you got to equip DeMarcus Lawrence with the right end in order for him to keep his chemistries and abilities. So now our team is a 92 squad because of it. Our kicker and punter, we can't do nothing about it. These are the highest we got, so it is what it is. Splash just the same thing. It's going to be what it's going to be. So what I will say here, because I got, like I said, everyone's Cowboy cams, so I'm going to break this down for you guys because I know you're probably going to have questions. So anyways, you have to equip all of these, every single one of them, max them all the way out to get 40 out of 40 to balance. So as you can tell, see, I opened all these slots up. It's cheap to actually equip them, but to open the slot up, it's very, you see how it says 2500? It's a lot of training you see all this training you have to put in, and there's four different components you have to put all this training in. So it was a lot of training, so I did wait for a minute. But I maxed out balance O, and as you can tell right here, you look in the middle down there, it says +1 speed because I have it all maxed out. So I did want to show you guys that. I did make a video on that. If you guys want to go see it, I actually have a playlist called the Dallas Cowboy Theme Team. Look up maxed out balance 40 out of 40 balance O, and I'll break it even down even more. But as you can tell, that's what it is. I get +1 speed. In order to equip it, you just push the X button on the Xbox remote. If you have a PS4, I don't know what button it is you push in order to upgrade, but whatever it is, you push it. You click on one of these. See, I can't click on it because I already wake up. See, all I do is get a refund. I'm not gonna refund it. But when you click on it, you have to open it. On this top where you see where it says downgrade item, it will actually say upgrade. So you have to open that slot, and whatever. Once you open one, then one of these open up. Remember that one of these open up, then you open the other, then another one opens up. But you have to open them, and like I said, as you go along, it's pricey. But once you open them up, remember you have to have at least 4 of the same actual chem. So if I want to change it to passing D, I have to. If I change it right now, that will be 1 passing D. I have to do 3 more in order to get the first tier of the Cowboy passing D or whatever it was that I showed you right now. So you, even if you just like if I would just pick this right now and actually equipped it, if I just have 1, it's not going to do nothing. You have to have 4. You have to have 4 of them all the way across, or 4, 1 on each uniform. Whatever it is, you have to have 4 of the same thing, and you will get the tier 1 of whatever it is you max out. I would encourage everyone to get balance O, because you get that +1 speed if you max it out. No other chem is going to do that when it comes to Cowboy. Only balance O. Why? I have no idea. I wish they would have been able to equip like defense, like pass D, or whatever the case may be. I wish if you were able to max that out, you would have got the +1 speed, but you can't. Remember, only balance O Dallas Cowboy chem, you can only get the +1 speed. No other chem on the Dallas Cowboys, when it comes to the abilities or chems, you cannot get +1 speed besides balance O. Same thing with the uniforms, you do the same thing. So you basically open the slots and equip them. All these 4 have to be fully equipped with 1 chem in order to get the maxed out 40 out of 40 tier. You can mess around with it and do just basically all defense and then half defense, half offense. You could do whatever you want with it. I just did balance O because I get that +1 speed and I wanted my speed, so that's what I did. So one last thing before I end it is I want to let you guys know, because I know some people be like, well, can I get the new uniforms and still keep my abilities and chems and all this other stuff? Yes. So all you do, remember, this is called team strategy. On your team strategy, you have to have these uniforms equipped in here in your lineup. You have to keep them right here, because if I change this out right now and I put another uniform in, if I put this uniform in on the team strategy, I will lose my chems. However, Madden made it better for us with the team visuals. So if I do want to have the uniforms in game so I can see them, because they look better, then you equip them. As you can tell right here, I don't have those other uniforms on the team visuals. I equipped them right here, and I can put the coach. I mean, we have the same coach, so it don't matter. So I equipped them right here, and what that does is I can able to see the uniforms in game, but I keep all my team strategy or chems and abilities because I have them right here. So for right here, put all your uniforms that are equipped with chems and abilities, so you don't lose them. And on your team visuals, whatever you want to see on the field, you could actually put them right here when it comes to your other uniforms you get, because you can't add chemistries to these uniforms, but you can equip them in the visuals, so you could have them on the field. So remember that. If I wasn't clear, put in the comment section, let me know. I'll clarify as best as I can, but it's as simple as that. So now we're at a 92 squad. This is the way it's looking. I will bring you some gameplay with this so you guys can see how they play out there. But I want to show you the team first before I actually did it. So here's a team. There's no new players out right now. Besides, there is a Michael Gallup. He's not new. He's been there, but I'll get him later on. And there's also Randall Cobb, but I don't think the other Randall Cobb gets the actual Cowboy chem. But anyways, whenever I do get them, I'll put them in lineup and I'll do a video and I'll let you guys know about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. This is the new Cowboy squad. These are the positions. This is how I arrange them. If you guys want to do it the same way, go ahead and do it. If you guys like what you've seen, drop a like. If you guys need subs to the channel, there will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.